Hi, I'm Joshua. I'm the Rainbow Warrior of the Land of Peace, and today with Bruce McLaren and Kevin Annett, we're going to commission Kevin, and I'd like to introduce you staff maker Bruce McLaren.
Thank you, Joshua. My name is Robert Bruce McLaren, and for the last 7 years I've been creating staffs in which I call out men to do their work. The staff to me represents authority. It has been throughout history a measure of stature in a person's leadership, for a person's leadership, and today I've been given this staff a number of years ago, or I selected it out, and the name that I was given for the staff was very important in the job that it was to do, and I think it and Kevin have found their match together. And one of the things that a staff does is it gives you stability when you are on uneven ground. It is also a way to point the direction to a friend, and also to say, you shall go no further, to the enemy. And it's a declaration. It's for you to stand your ground and make your declarations as a man, and in your journey and in your destiny. And when I present a staff, I present it wrapped in my grandfather's blanket. When I give a staff, I like to present it with the heritage that I have come from and am journeying out of and into the new territory that has been created for me. This staff that I have for you, I have called Truth Seeker. And I have written in Hebrew, Truth Seeker, and this is how it's supposed to be pronounced in English. I'm not very good at the scholastics of this, but the interesting thing about this staff is it is made of hazelwood, and hazelwood in Celtic terms was the tree of wisdom. And the interesting thing about this staff, these paths that you see that are all over it, were actually an infestation of a wood-eating bug. And you couldn't see it, any of the paths at all. It looked like just a normal stick until I discovered it would start to break through, and I chased out and I followed every path, and I killed in the end the grub that was eating the stick, that was destroying the stick. And I feel that this stick represents your work, where everything looks good on the surface, but then you have found the inroads to, like for instance with the searching out of the First Nations people and the atrocities that were done against them, and it's been secretive, it's been all hidden, and you have been digging out the channels, and there are many interlaced channels, and the revelation of those things, the truth seeker seeks to bring the truth revealed, and it's not a pretty thing. And actually, when you grasp it, you could actually cut yourself on the paths that have been there, but you must grasp it at its top. And so I want to present this staff to you in your work of revealing the truth. And one must never be afraid, even if it costs your life to reveal the truth.
Some of the things that with those feathers.
The significance of these two feathers, this large feather is from the wild turkey. And the wild turkey in the southern hemisphere, I'm speaking, I think, of the Hopi Nation and the southern tribes in the States, was known as the peace eagle. And they're a communal bird. They travel in bands together, and to me, this represents what you are the heart of what you do, is to bring peace. This feather here is from a red-tailed hawk, and to me, it is partly your role as well, because a hawk flies in the mid-heavens. It's not above the eagle. It's in between the eagle and the ground-dwelling birds, but it flies in the mid-heavens, and that's where all the action, the spiritual action, is taking place. And this feather represents also the work that you do in hovering over in the daylight hours and seeing and attacking or bringing a focus to a point. But this represents the ability to see and the things that are going on.
Thank you, brother. It's an honor to receive this, and we'll honor this and use this always as a symbol of what you've said today and what we're doing.
It's just when you carry it and bring it, it's a lot of the warriors of old only had one or two feathers, and they honored them because they were bestowed to them with honor. As they carried them, it is a marking of who they were, a representation of their work. And we give this staff to you for your work, that it holds you up, but also knowing that when you do your work, we are standing with you. We stand with you in intercession. We stand with you with our hearts, and the people that we connect with also stand with you. So thank you so much for